Hello, my name is Robert Delk, and I will be giving you a briefing on biometric identification systems. It's a new system that the United States and actually the world is trying to integrate so that we can identify people, terrorists, and anyone traveling in and out of different countries easily. The definition of it can be grouped based on the main physical characteristic that lends itself to biometric identification. There are a few ways to be able to identify a specific person based on their physical attributes. One of the main ways is fingerprint identification. Fingerprint ridges are formed in the womb. You have fingerprints by the fourth month of your fetal development. Once formed, fingerprint ridges are like a picture on the surface of a balloon. Every human has a different fingerprint, so this is a very accurate way to determine whether or not someone is who they say they are, or to determine a missing identity. As the person ages, the fingers do get larger. However, the relationship between the ridges stays the same. Just like the picture on a balloon is still recognizable as the balloon is inflated. So if you can imagine putting a picture inside of a balloon or on a balloon, painting a picture on a balloon, and it's been blown up, it still will have the same characteristics, but it will be larger. Another way to identify somebody and to give it accurately is a retina scan, and that has to deal with your eyes. It's a system way to scan your eyes, and because everybody has different capillary blood vessels located in the back of the eye, so it's very accurate. The pattern remains the same throughout life. A scan uses a low intensity light to take an image of the pattern formed by the blood vessels. Retina scans were first suggested in the 1930s, so it's been around for a while, and scientists have been able to work with it and perfect their craft in it. Another way that's to recognize someone that's becoming very popular because of all the video surveillance cameras and all the technology like the internet is face recognition. That's a very easy way for someone to identify another person if they don't actually have contact with that person. Facial characteristics, the size and shape of facial characteristics and their relationship to each other. Although this method is the one that human beings have always used with each other, it is not easy to automate it. Typically, this method uses relative distances between common landmarks on the face to generate a unique face print. And that's just basically saying that everyone has different surface area on their face. Like, say my nose is a certain distance from my eyes, or my eyes are a certain distance from my ears. If you compile the different distances on the face and the characteristics, you can get a good suggestion of the person that you're trying to seek out, or you can get a good suggestion of the person that you want to find out who they are and if you can match them. Another way that you can identify another person is through their signature. Although the way you sign your name does change over time, it can be consciously changed to some extent. It provides a basic means of identification. So it's a real basic way to keep it simple. It's been around for a while, and it will always be around because everyone signs their name different, and it's easy. It's an easy way to identify someone rather than using technology so much. A pro of this system is it can help us identify terrorists faster. It can help us identify criminals faster and more accurately. A couple of cons of this is that if your identification is stolen, like say someone has your fingerprints, you can be framed for something, or you can be accused of